Have you ever felt so burdened by worry that it feels like a physical weight? This is a shared human experience, an uninvited guest that often overstays its welcome. We've all been there, haven't we? Tossing and turning at night, our minds filled with what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones, each one representing a different worry. Now imagine that this weight is not just a metaphor, but a lack of trust in God. It seems that the more we worry, the heavier our backpack becomes. We strain and struggle under its weight, forgetting that we have the most powerful ally by our side. Just as you wouldn't carry a heavy load for miles without asking for help, why carry the weight of your worries alone? God is ever ready to lighten our load, to shoulder our burdens. All we need to do is trust. So let's explore how we can cast our cares upon Him and find the peace we so desperately seek. In the face of an impossible challenge, a young shepherd boy named David chose trust over worry. In the dusty plains of ancient Israel, a colossal figure named Goliath loomed. His stature was fearsome, his reputation terrifying. The entire Israelite army quaked in fear, for Goliath was a giant, a battle-hardened Philistine warrior who seemed invincible. His challenge to the Israelites was simple yet daunting: send out a warrior to face him in single combat. The stakes were high, the odds seemingly insurmountable. Enter David, a young shepherd boy, unassuming and inexperienced in the art of war. Yet, what he lacked in physical strength, he more than made up for with unwavering faith and courage. David had something that none of the soldiers had. He had trust, not in his own abilities, but in God. David's trust in God was not a passive reliance. It was active and dynamic. He didn't just sit back and expect God to do all the work. No, he stepped forward armed only with a sling and a handful of smooth stones, and met the giant head-on. He trusted God, but he also took action. David's trust was rooted in his past experiences. He recalled how God had delivered him from the paw of the lion and the bear while he was tending his father's sheep. He believed, without a hint of doubt, that the same God who had saved him then would save him now. As he stood before Goliath, David didn't let the giant's size or the doubts of others turn into worry. He didn't let fear creep into his heart. Instead he proclaimed, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." And with that, he slung a stone, striking Goliath and defeating him. David, the underdog, triumphed over the giant, not by his own might, but through his trust in God. David didn't let the size of Goliath or the doubts of others turn into worry. He trusted in God and took action. Worrying doesn't empty tomorrow of its troubles, it empties today of its strength. Imagine you're holding onto a heavy load, your arms strained, your strength depleting. This is what worry does to us. It exhausts us, leaving us feeling depleted and weak. But there's a different path available to us, a path of trust. When we trust in God, we let go of that heavy load. We hand over our worries, our fears, and our anxieties to Him. This act brings us peace of mind, a tranquility that surpasses all understanding. It gives us strength, the kind of strength that can only come from divine power. It instills in us courage, the courage to face our biggest fears, our most intimidating obstacles, and our greatest challenges. Remember the story of David and Goliath? David didn't face Goliath alone. He trusted in God, and with that trust, he found the courage to defeat his Goliath. When we trust in God, we allow Him to carry our burdens. We can face any Goliath in our lives with confidence, knowing that God is with us. So give it to God, stop worrying, and start living. Imagine the strength you have felt as we journeyed through this video. The strength of David, the strength of letting go, the strength of trust in God. That's a strength worth sharing. If you found value in this video, consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear this message today. Click on that share button and spread the word. And while you're at it, why not give us a thumbs up if this video has touched you in any way? Your support helps us reach more people with our messages of faith, strength, and trust. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on any of our future videos. We're here to support you on your journey of faith, and we'd love for you to join our community. In the words of Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Until next time, stay blessed, keep trusting, and remember, you're stronger than you think with God by your side. We've journeyed through the power of letting go, finding strength and embracing trust. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the power of community. You see, when we share these messages of faith and strength, we're not just helping ourselves, we're helping each other. We're building a community of strength, trust, and faith. Just like David, we can face our giants together. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who might need a little extra motivation. The power of a shared message can have a ripple effect, reaching far beyond our immediate circle. So, click on that share button, and let's spread the strength. And remember, our community is always growing. If you want to be a part of this journey, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Lastly, if this video has touched you in any way, give us a thumbs up. Your support helps us reach more people, and together we can make a real difference. Until next time, stay blessed, keep trusting, and remember, together we're stronger. With God by our side, there's no giant we can't face.